Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream of No Signal. Hopefully you're doing well. This looks slightly crooked to me. I don't know if I want to adjust it live though. It can get a little spicy. Trying to adjust that thing. A little muy caliente. Major Rage, congratulations on first. I'm not gonna say congratulations, Dan, for being second. Particularly that, I turned my back for 1 second. And I look back and I'm like, oh my goodness. We do have colored bars. Thanks for letting me know that we've got the colored bars. This is kind of our just opener. I don't know. It's time for us to come clean and confess and let's get real. You know? So, how you two doing? How's everything? Hey, yesterday we raided into a guy, Rich Lich Glitch. Nice guy. He was playing a mod of Final Fantasy IV to make it more like the difficulty of the Japanese version. He said it was kicking his butt. But I appreciate Rich's follow. And we also got a follow from Kalena Le Nonette. Thanks very much for that follow. Seek ye absolution. Sing for absolution. I will be singing. Any Muse fans? Actually, I don't know if I've ever talked about Muse on here. I like Muse all right. I think they're pretty good. All right, let's get this started. So, okay, realistically, we could find the hidden chest pretty easily, I think. You liked them when they were Earthsuit. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a deep cut. Or did you make it up? I don't know what to tell. Well, sometimes with this crowd, it could be true facts or it could be untrue facts. Is it a deep cut? Oh, it's a real deep cut then. Ah, Mage, fellow huge Muse fan. I think again this underscores the fact that I think you and I might have been separated at birth. Treasures. So I'm also gonna let you know if the screen freezes, it's because I'm getting an incoming call. Because again, I'm using my phone for the camera, and that is due to my uncle, who is now in his 70s, mistaking my phone number for the local CVS. So, God bless him. He's gotten to me a couple times. Yeah. Which is great because you know what? I hadn't talked to him in forever. So it was really cool to chat with him for a minute. Everybody's getting older so fast, you know? Okay, let's see. Oh, what's up, Baron? How's it going? Hello. How are you? Congratulations on Arithmetician. Winner is you. Get the wrong number, but insist they have it. That would have been really funny. And I couldn't tell his voice. He has a very distinct voice, so I should have been able to detect it, but I didn't. He still has the Hawaiian pigeon thing going on. He's like, "Is this CVS?" I was like, "No," and then I hung up, and he called back. He's like, "Is this CVS?" I was like, "Uncle Frank," and he's like, "Who is?" I was like, "Okay, it is Uncle Frank." Dang. Deep cut. Yeah, wrong number, but it was a good wrong number. I mean, it's not every day that like a family member you haven't talked to in a long time sends you a phone call thinking you're somebody else. Okay, so I am in the process of looking for the hidden treasures. We're gonna get all of them. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The one thing I'm gonna draw the line at is the 100 consecutive super jumps. I don't think I can do that. I had one a few weeks ago. Someone insisted that your car was blocking their driveway? That's weird. That's weird. What did you do? Or you just like how do you argue with somebody like about that? Hey Baron, how's things going for you today? How are you? I we're having a I don't want to say low energy. I think we're having a uh more heart to heart chat. That's what I like to think about. This might be actually no. Yes? No. No, I got this one. I was gonna say I thought I didn't get this one, but we did. We got it. Next one is Rosetown. We'll just whoops. There we go. Just go back the way we came. Chill stream. Yeah, it's a chill stream. I'll be honest. I always try and be honest with you folks. I almost canceled today. I was just I feel like I'm losing myself some bit sometimes, and I need one of those like, you know when you lose a remote, and it has like the beeper on it that you can hit the beeper and then it starts beeping. You're like, oh, there he is. It was in between the couch cushions. I feel like I'm in between the couch cushions right now. I've taken steps to disconnect from a lot of things, and that disconnection means disconnection, you know? So, I don't really know how to do about it, but I know everything in life is a season. So, and to his head, okay. I don't know. It's a weird stage of life that I'm in right now. I'll say that. Okay, got that one. It's a good silly work situation. A group of people that will take them about 30 minutes to complete, and there's a bunch of stuff waiting on it. You need to formally hand it off, and the earlier availability was... Oh, nice. That seems like an epic way to waste time. It's weird how much inefficiency there are at some locations. Said something to the effect of, okay, I'll move it right now. Yeah, you should tow it. Then joke's on you. Imagine if they did come for your actual car and towed it. Then you look pretty silly, huh? Oh, it was back in the town. Whoops. Let's see. We're going to go to the item shop right here. Got it already. Okay, Forest Maze is next. The game is not that big, so, you know. Oh, you didn't even have to say that was a joke, James. Well, I would have assumed you were joking. You don't seem like the car's extended warranty kind of guy. James, hopefully you're doing good. How are you? Car is in the garage? Yeah, no, I that would have been the surreal thing, right? Like, imagine if your car's in the garage, this person's on the other side of the country, and yet the tow truck comes for you anyway. That would be really, really weird. Okay, we need to get through all this. And there should be one on the... Come on now. Oh, no save data. You know what? It's I can empathize, Mage. I think that there's a it's weird having two switches or more in a house. Right now we've got 3. I've got my first Switch that I bought at launch. Then I bought the OLED, and then we have the Switch 2. And let me tell you, the virtual cards confuse the heck out of me. Large forest clearing with 7 miles. Take the closest stump on the top row to appear down in a small cave. Okay, the first... Okay, this one? It could be down here. It could be one of these that I missed. Okay, and then this one, it looks like. Okay, got that one. Um. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be here. Oh, nice! Got the Pokemon ones. That's cool. Yeah, the virtual card stuff, I like the concept of it. But it's tricky when you're trying to, like, sync up all three devices. And I'm just going to check all these trunks, actually. When you're trying to sync them all up, you know? That's where it gets tricksy. No. Nada. Okay. We do have Mallow with a signal ring on, right? Yes. Fought the final boss with a signal ring, just in case. So it'll be another linear area, and then after this... Whoa, almost had me. Okay. Right. Okay. When it was empty, a large was carrying to the farthest stump. I don't remember getting this one. Let me just check something real quick here. Yeah, the Switch carts. Remind me, Mage, you have children? I can't recall. Mine are still fairly young, so trying to avoid losing key cards. Key cards? Switch cards is a trick. I've still got them all intact, so somehow was able to navigate their childhoods without losing one. But they've been temporarily lost from time to time. Yeah, and all the hullabaloo and all the, you know, there's so much controversy in modern gaming, and a lack of ownership too. It does make it it makes me want to distance myself a lot from the modern stuff, because like I own Super Mario RPG's cart, you know, like I don't have to worry about it being stolen or anything like that unless they break into my house. Okay, exclusive to the RPG remake, this jersey can be found before the boss arena. Okay. So they added another chest in here. Now I think I got this. Adult adopted dogs is streaming too. Oh, nice. Okay. So you don't have any young lemmings running around, you know. I don't know where to go from here, actually. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna yutz around until something happens. Some of you actually might remember how to get through this. Because actually without Gino, I'm not exactly sure where to go here. That just takes us back. Oh. Couldn't run when you're like a million levels higher. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, let me try the Geno route. Ah, you. Dan, would you ever adopt me? Would you, Dan? Oh, holy rusted meta. This guy. What's going on? How's it going? Thanks for the raid, my dude. How are you? We're playing Mario RPG, and it's good to see you. What is this? This is a collab invite. Holy rusted raid. What do I do? It says collaborate. Should I do it? What? How does this work? What would adopting Red entail? You would basically have to feed me, clothe me, bathe me, and care for all of my idiosyncrasies. Oh, you don't know what I did? Okay. I'm going to hit decline then. Unless you actually do want to collaborate. I don't know what that actually does. So. It wanted you to knock? Yeah, I don't know. It says collaborate together. Collaborate. Knocking is for a co-stream. So what happens if... Oh, you got to work. So we can't do that right now. Okay. Hey, that'd be fun to try sometime eventually, huh? Let's see. I'm gonna try and follow all this past stuff. And then it's ought to get us through it, but I don't know. Yes. Okay, and we did get that. So we're good. Is there an easy way out? There is. Okay, I think that's everything in the forest maze. So, hey, can we get a shout out for Holy Rested Meadow? Meiji Poo. So what does it, split the screen, or how does that actually work? The easy way out is for Mario to call an Uber. Nicely done. There you go. Thanks very much. Hey, everybody give Holy Rusted Meta a follow, huh? If you haven't already, he's a nice guy. He's playing all kinds of stuff. What were you playing today, Holy? It's chat's live then merge later using raid. Thanks, Mage. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I have. Oh no, hang on. If it's a new feature, then I did something like it many moons ago. It's pretty cool. It's a neat feature, I think. Let's see. Pipe Vault is the next one. Oh, you're playing Mina. Mina the Hollower. What do you think? I've yet to hear anything negative said about that game. So it seems like people really, really love it. It's awesome to see, you know. I feel like gaming, I don't want to say positivity, but I feel like people are really gravitating towards a lot of the smaller, more manageable experiences, which I think is really cool. Okay, we did already get this one. It requires a platforming skill. That's good. We were talking about skill requirements the other day. It's great that some games demand them and give you opportunity to mess around with them. Oh, so that's it. That was the two in here. How do I get out of here? We have to leave now. Yeah, Like 25 hours in. How long of a game are we talking here? I didn't see that guy. I didn't see him. Yeah, and I think there's a benefit to the focus of these smaller studios. You know, I hope that the lessons learned from recent successes in the gaming industry are, hey, you can be really successful with smaller projects. You don't have to have Hollywood level budgets. And in fact, that's the risk point. It turns out you can't just keep dumping stuff into stuff. Okay, so, whoops, Yoster Isle up here. Now that's by Yacht. What was it? Yacht Club. Let's save right here. Okay, got that one. Booster Pass is next. See, I don't know where I could have possibly missed a hidden treasure. Yacht Club Games. There it is. Yeah, they do good stuff. I really liked Shovel Knight. Really, really loved it. Oh, thank God there's nothing here in Moleville that I gotta worry about. There's entire dungeons where they don't have anything. Oh, similar to me, sounds like Holy Rusted Meta, because yeah, I tend to be a slower player. I think I'm below average when it comes to getting through games at a certain pace. I like to explore. I like to, especially when I'm streaming, I like to stop and chat sometimes. So, let's see. The first area was passed. Head through the valley up to the north path of the Lone Artichoke. Oh, I missed it. Well, I mean, the thing would have gone off. Yeah, let's get all this. Oh, Exor. I was so excited about the Geno world that I didn't do it for Exor. Or Smithy, I guess. There's a bunch that I missed here. Peach Clone. Oh no, we ran out of frog coins. Okay, well that's no bueno. So we're probably gonna have to fight enemies here. Just that way we actually get some frog coins. So I'm gonna have to check it out. Stuff like that shoots up higher on my list. Let me know what you think when you manage to finish it. Yeah. Once again at the end of the battle. Come on now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And okay. So let me introduce a topic. What do you think about correlation between time, like playtime in a game, and price? I think there's a small correlation, but I think it's a lot smaller than some people seem to think, that I've spoken with at least. There's a lot of chitter chatter about certain things costing a certain amount when, you know, it might only be a 20 or 40 hour game and not some 100-hour epic. But I tend to think that it matters about the experience that you get, rather than, you know, some kind of justification of playtime. The justification of play length to me seems like the sort of way that you get really bloated games that are full of filler and things like that. Like this game's a shorter game, and I mean, this is a remake, but you know, even back in the day, this is a shorter game when it comes to average playtime of Super Nintendo RPGs, but it's super well polished. Right. That's what I mean, meta. At a certain point, it falls apart, right? Like, you're not going to spend $60 on a game that's an hour long. Like, that doesn't make sense. But I think in the middle is where it's certainly a lot grayer. What's up, Deoxer? How are you? We're talking about correlations of playtime and retail price. So, I've also heard people say things like, you know, I don't think a 60 or I guess now 70-hour game should be a 2D platformer or things like that. I don't tend to think of genre as justifying a price point. I feel like that's a slippery slope, you know? Yeah, exactly. Well, we were talking about FF14 the other day too. You know, like I get that's an MMO, so you kind of expect that. But yeah, some of these single-player action adventure games, like 100 hours for the main stuff, forget it. You know, I got plenty of things to play. I'm finding that for me, I really enjoy stuff in the 20-30 hour range. It's manageable, you know, provided it's not like a life sim. Like Pocopia, I could play that game forever and be just fine. Something like Minecraft, Terraria, Stardew Valley. But the, let me get this guy as he comes by here. No, I thought I had him. Full of a took. There we go. Ooh, 9 hours. Really? That's kind of pushing it. Now, I heard that game was great, though. So I wonder if the greatness justifies some of that. And I wonder what kind of replay value it might have. Recent discussion about Cinema 2 being 5 to 8 hours long in the studio's recent closure. Ooh. Yeah, 20, 30 hours. Nice for a game. I think specifically an RPG. You know, because, like, I don't know that I want to play, like a 2D Mario that's, like, 30 hours long, you know? Beautiful Death Gaming over on YouTube. Why, thanks very much. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for keeping the YouTube warm. It needed the cuddles. Especially knowing the way that Ubisoft officially... Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. The filler. The filler. See, and I thought they were the Lord of Filler, and then Square Enix came along. Especially skip those sections. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed either. Where would you recommend starting with the Assassin's Creed series? Would you recommend picking up the first one and doing that? Yeah, anybody play through all of Pragmata? I wanted to play it and just headcanon that this was a Mega Man game and I was playing his role. And not feel even remotely guilty that that was my headcanon. Okay, we got a few more frog coins. Let's see here. Okay, how many more of these do we have? Oh, Work Blocks Twitch. Nice. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't mind if you wanna hang out on the tubes of you. That's fine with me. I'm just glad you're here. Oh, this is a slow scroll. Just now realizing. Let's. I guess not really important to see how much is left, but I am curious. It's a really slow scroll. They couldn't have made this faster. You know what? There's got to be a better way to do that. Let's see the play report. Joe Records. See, now why doesn't it just show you like what your bestiaries filled out with? And what's that question mark at the bottom there? Oh, look at my embarrassing super jumps right there. Embarrassing. Okay. Black Flag is series peak. So do you have to, like, do they rely on some internal chronology that you have to know for story stuff, or can you play them in isolation? And I, being my greedy self, I would love them to do an ancient Polynesia eventually. But I don't know if they're ever going to go that route. Okay, I did get all the Booster Tower ones. So I'm not going to go into Booster Tower again because I've been there many times at this point. This might be the one that I missed, because I think I didn't go into the regular hotel room. Should be right here. Oh, I did get it. Okay. Well. But you know what? I've played the Arkham games, and I feel like that's enough Assassin's Creed right there. Did enjoy those. And I got the map tower clearing out of my system with Breath of the Wild. I do like history though. Who doesn't? You're living it. Okay, there's one in the sunken ship. We got that. I'm not going down there. It was the one with the mirror clone or whatever. So Land's End. This could be the one. Okay, got that one. That one's rough to get. Okay, got yeah, both of those. And then so we'll just keep going, I guess. Oh, look at that expert platforming right there. Appreciate that they made educational iterations. Some of the AC games are just virtual too. You know, that's super cool. Yeah, as somebody who's a big fan of history stuff, I think it's really neat. It's definitely a series that's appealed to me in that sense, but I haven't gotten into it for whatever reason. I own a bunch of them. A friend of mine gave me like the first 4 of them, whichever ones were on PS3. And I don't mind going back to play, you know, the old stuff. I don't need to play a remake, whereas I play this remake. This guy. Okay, got that one. Oh, I think I see the one that I missed. I think it is the next one coming up. Underneath the sky bridge minigame leading to the desert, jump down, enter a cave opening below the bridge. I don't think I got that. That could be it. Oh yeah, Peach has got it. I think that's this. Yeah. Yeah. Cave. Oh. No? Oh. Yeah, I did not get this one, so that's it. That's it. Yeah, Beautiful Death Gaming. Good question and good taste. Have you played the remake at all? So I really like this. I really like this kind of remake. It's a remaster, essentially. I get that this industry is really loose with terms like remaster and remake. Oh, I needed that, actually. I like it. What I like about it, stuff like this, I like that's really cool. You get to see more of the characters, but they're the same characters. They're not, you know, completely different characters that have been rewritten or anything like that. The story is the same. The dialogue is virtually the same. It's a remaster that preserves the original game while iterating upon it very slightly. They did make this game significantly easier than the original, and the original game was already very easy. So I almost feel like this is even more of a perfect starter RPG for kids today. Let's just go with this here. Okay, so it's like around here somewhere. Octoveda. And this is my apprentice, Octoveda.
Your feelings are clear on this matter, Octovader.
And other Star Wars references. I think that for anybody who loves the original, this has got the original in it. If you only played this version of the game, I would still say you played the original. What's up, Cinco? How's it going? Oh, you missed we were talking about other games. But now we're talking about this game. You know what? I just found the last box that we needed right there. That was totally it. I don't know what else they got down here. Isn't this the room with the guy who was like, oh, you can't... Yeah, it's a dead end. Ho, ho, ho! Really? The game we were playing yesterday looked better. That's what she said. Sucks that Gino is stuck in this game? Yeah. Yeah, I really like Gino. So, I definitely agree. It makes him special, and it makes this world special. Like at the same time, it's it's like a fine line, like we were talking about earlier. You know, with other stuff, whatever it was we were talking about. Oh, the price of a game versus its playtime. There's a balance, right? Like, I would love to see more of Gino, absolutely. At the same time, corporations are really good at spamming something to death. So I don't know if I'd love to see that as well. But if I had my choice, something in the middle would be cool. Beautiful Death Gaming. I think that would be neat. You know? I don't know if they'll ever do a sequel to this. I feel like that could be good. Maybe this was testing grounds for that. But I don't know that Nintendo does that sort of thing. They seem like they're like, you know, we're going to make this and you're going to buy it. And then people do. Okay, so that was it. Gino and the Star Road. You know, they could have at least put him in like a Mario Kart. That would have been something. You know, but he's just stuck here. Let's see. I would play a Gino standalone game in a friggin' heartbeat. Okay, so we got all the treasure chests. Now I learned they added an extra treasure chest to this game. The remake has one additional chest that the original does not have. Pretty interesting. Okay, so then we could, I don't know. How many frog coins we got? We got 4. Let's just go see what he gives me for this one. And then we might have to grind for frog coins. What's the fastest way to get frog coins on this game? Whoop. Easiest way to get the frog coins. Land's End right here. I know some of you know, too. Wait, was it here? No, it's Booster Pass. Not here. They look the same. You know what? I haven't used. Hey, can't you use the map to like warp or something? You can. Okay. Midas River is the best way? I hate doing that. They didn't add like a faster way to do it on this. What do you get? You get 1 frog coin for every 60 coins on the Midas River. I think that's right. Almost feel like you can get them faster just from killing enemies, but I'm not sure that that's accurate. Let's take a peek on the internet. Fastest Froge coins. This is the Super Mario cryptocurrency. Oh, I forgot about that. How many frog coins does he have? Because if it's one, then... I mean, we're at the end of the game anyway. You know, we could still do that. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Is this accurate? Fastest way to farm frog coins in the Super Mario RPG remake is replaying the Paratroopa Cliff minigame in Land's End. If you can successfully scale the cliff in under 10 seconds, the Paratroopa will reward you with 5 frog coins each time, netting you about 15 to 20 coins per minute. I don't know that I could do it that fast, though. Oh, you could get a frog coin from bouncing on a Wiggler's head 10 consecutive times. That's kind of difficult, though. So what is this thief thing? Do I remember this? Oh, how do you do it? Oh, shoot. You had me totally Mandela affected. You're talking about Link's Awakening. Dang. Dang. Well, I gotta be going, everybody. It's been nice knowing you. This is how I this is how I sign out forever. This see you, Space Cowboy. You totally did get me. Dang. It's just I was like gonna see how long I could be silent for, and that's about as long as we could do it. I guess we'll try the paratrooper thing. Shoot, man. Lands and was it Bean Valley? Dang nabbit. This is why I don't trust anybody in chat unless their name is Major Rage TV. Okay, so you get a drop of a frog coin from a special enemy. So we'll look out for that. Oh, come on. Ah. This is the place, right? That you got to do the paratroopa things with? I'm pretty sure it is. What's up, Sarge? You just missed the Cinco's most epic dunk. He's been trying, but this was his 10 out of 10. You just missed it. Somebody will clip it, I'm sure. Let me come at it. I'm gonna come this way. No, why? Should let me go to the other side. Oh, and we also found the last treasure chest, so we're good. But I just tried to rob the frog coins from Frog Fuchsias. Life is a haze of mist and fog. No, 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 no. This isn't the right area, is it? Because this goes to the... Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Where is the big white tall rocks? Is it after this or before this? It's gonna be Land's End then, I guess. Oh, tall cliff. We come at it from the back. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Thank you very much. Okay. I don't know about 10 seconds on this. Let's see, what was that? I feel like that was pretty good. 15 seconds? Yeah, I don't know. That is pretty darn quick. Let me see if I can find a video. So you got to do it under 10 seconds. It gives you 5 frog coins though. So if you could reliably do it, that's pretty darn good. But yeah. How many frog coins do I need? That's a good question. So I was scrolling through the let me see. Paratroopa. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm in such a fog today. How many frog coins do you need? I was looking at the bestiary, and it scrolls really slowly, so I'm not sure how many I actually need. I didn't see it here. Let's try the monster list. Like, it should just show you, oh, here's the total number. But I don't see it, and it scrolls like mind-numbingly slow. Personally, I need as many frog coins as possible. That's what I need. Oh, what is there, like 1 left? I might not even need to try this. The good thing I sat here and did it. Where the such a frog? Oh, instead of fog. I'm not in deep enough of a fog to know that that was a good pun. There's a sentence in there somewhere. Let's just like go here, I guess. Maybe we could get some frog coins. What do I got? No, this is not the right place. I got 1 frog coin. So we could fight Eminees. I could do the Midas River. What does he give you, though? He gives you like 1 frog coin per 60 coins that you get? 50 coins? Something like that? It's like, that's a lot. Okay. He's holding 76 coins. Only once, though. You can only collect those frog coins on the river itself once, right? Like, they don't respawn. Because I've been through here a bunch of times, and they're not back, so... I did collect all the frog coins here already. Pretty sure this toad is not great, because he puts you on yes. You got to put it on no. Oh, did they respawn in the OG? I actually have no idea. I thought that they didn't. That would be pretty easy if they did respawn on the OG. How do you get to that one that's like that one portal that's way up on the upper left? Quit and leave the area. No. You gotta sit here and watch this. Like, you could definitely grind by collecting the regular coins, and then he trades you those for frog coins. So you can definitely grind for frog coins here. But I think frog coins were, like, less useful. Like, you didn't need as many in the original. So you definitely need more here. There's more opportunity to get them here. But filling out the bestiary, things like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they added other things too. You know what? I'm not going to go in there. Let's see what's over here. Oh, yeah. So I never came down this side. There we go. There's one. And then, I don't know. I think I'm gonna see what they got over here. Maybe he didn't come this way. Swim, Mario, you fool. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna make it. Yeah, look at that. Mario's really the best hero of all time. Swimming against the current, this guy. We did it! We got it. Everything's good. Okay, now I gotta do the part that gives me the anxieties. Yeah, could anybody else confirm or deny? Did the frog coins respawn in the original? Or maybe you had to collect all of them in order for them to respawn? Could that be possible? Ooh, that one almost always gets me. Now, this is my best run on this. Oh, no! I spoke too soon. It's still going to be my best run. Anyway, though. Missed him. Missed him. If there's one thing Mario hates, it's missing coins. Or losing coins. Darn it. Looks like they didn't respawn. Okay. That's 71. Rook the thing. Trade in. Oh, it's 80. Dang. Yay, one frog coin. So you could... Jeez, man. That was my high score, and I still only got 71. So it would take a long time to grind for this. Even if you got one per run, assuming they're already all exhausted, that could take a while. Because what was that, like 5 minutes? It's like a 5-minute thing. Contrary wise, if you can swing this, where you jump on the wiggler 10 times in a row, you get a frog coin for that. So just gotta not do that. What's up, Mr. Tempered? Oh, 100 coins. Really? Right. So if you got 100 coins on that, you get 5 frog coins. Wow. Okay, this is not going to work out. I think I have enough frog coins anyway. No one ever said, oh, it's not that easy being green. Having to spend each day the color of the leaves. You know, that song always brings a tear to my eye. Yeah, what's up, Tempe? Mr. Tempura. How's it going? We call him Mr. Tempura because he's a shrimp. Was it Land's End? No, it's the booster thing. Right here. Heading home on the bus. Is it a nice bus? Come on. Oh my gosh. Got the Thought Peak info for every available entry in the monster list. And that's it. It just says that. You don't get like a like anything. They don't give you a reward or nothing. Dee dee doon 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 doon. Temporize the bus. Oh, you're like a jumbo shrimp then, huh? Oh, there was one for each form. Okay, cool. Neat. Now what? Let's go see about QLex. I don't know how to trigger anything for that, but go take a look. I don't know what other post-game stuff there is. I'm going to have to look it up on how to trigger it all. Monster Town? Oh, a prawn. Maybe you look like the prawn from the Muppets. Maybe. There's nothing here. Okay. So I am going to look at, or does anybody know how do we trigger the post-game stuff? Any challenges or boss fights, blah, 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 stuff like that. Go back outside here. Gate. It's the gate to Lavos. I always wished... Oh, it does loop around. Never mind. I don't know anything about nothing. It's a beautiful sight. Oh, that's Bowser's Keep. It's pretty crumbly now that I see it from here. The Star Road was broken when that giant sword pierced it. Until it's repaired, no wishes can come true. Let's find the scattered star pieces. How dare they stick that hunk of junk into my beautiful keep? I won't take this lying down. I'll get my home back. Just you watch. Fall in, minions. I don't want to imagine a world where hopes and wishes can't come true. We need to hurry and collect the star pieces. Let's get back at it, everyone. Okie dokie. Let's go. Jinx. We did do Jinx. We beat all 3 versions way easier on the remake. My goodness. Significantly easier. We did get Great Guys Casino. It's still funny that they call this a casino now because there's not even any gambling anymore. So, and they still have bouncers even though you don't even spend any money here. They changed out the blackjack table for a memory card table. You can play left or right. And then there's the prize blocks. This is totally not slot machines, you guys. I did it. Oh. Yeah. There's another thing. I don't know how to get to it either. We might have to look it up. No, I don't want to do any more. I don't want it. No. Yeah, so this casino was already pretty lame, I think, when we were kids, but it's even lamer now. Can't even play blackjack. Yeah, they made it significantly lamer. And I love that it's still called a casino. It's like, just rename it Game House if you're gonna censor for the people in the UK or something. I don't know. The laws. The law. We're gonna look it up. What to do after beating the game. Oh, okay. So I thought there was like significant post game stuff. But it doesn't look like there is really. There's the records. There's you can listen to music. You could tidy up the mini games and super bosses. There's the be completing the bestiary. I think you're supposed to play a different game. I don't know. We'll see about that. Stay at the hotel. We could do that. Okay. All right. So there's a little path that you get. So this is what we're gonna do to find the super boss. So when we beat the game, we woke up in Mario's pad, and Toad gave us a voucher for this hotel. So that's what we're gonna do for the suite. We did do QLEX 1. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the 10 seconds thing. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna do the super jumps either. Just can't do it. Okay, we did this once, but apparently this leads you on the path to getting further along here. There we go. I think we're actually looking at the same link. Mage. Oh no, you got Nintendo everything. I got Nintendo Life. Close enough. We're both Nintendo. Thanks very much. Did you get all of Shadow's Dreams? I didn't. I didn't. Also didn't win the soda guzzling contest at the fair. I'm not going to give you a tip. I'll give you a tip. Beat it. Alright. What did you do the first time you played that game? Did you leave him behind the first time? I think I did. Go to sleep with him in the room? No, you can't. Huh? Well done, Major Rage. Well done on the self-censorship. Good job. Oh, okay. You had the Nintendo Para magazine. Oh, he's still here. And he's like Tim Curry on Home Alone 2, getting into the room taking a shower. Oh yeah, we get a little extra scene here. Ooh. Does Gino sleep? I guess not. I saw a bright light through the window during the night. I believe it came from Star Hill. Why don't we go find out what might have caused it? There we go. Okay, we're on the right path. I can't believe this playthrough started with me doing a Mario and Luigi voice for the entire length of the stream, and then is ending essentially today with me at the lowest energy and foggiest brain that I think I've ever had on stream. This is such a surreal experience, revisiting this. See, I'm already not remembering where we're supposed to go. Got to go to the Hill of Stars. Somebody knock? I guess not. Now I'm hearing things. Does Gino dream of wooden sheep? That's a good question. Actually, I have no idea. Okay, where am I supposed to go here? I mean, I guess all these... Yeah. Okay, we gotta go further on in. Oof. There's nothing that would make my life worse, Sarge Smash. Nothing seems to have changed here. Let's keep looking farther in. Okay. Oh, I have a throw for cookie. Let's try that. What does this do? Where is it? There we go. Throw for cookie. Muku Muku? What happens when you use it when there's throwers? That's not very useful. You get a little heal. That's all you get. What's up, DD? Yeah, I might actually fall asleep on stream. It might happen. I wonder how many people that's actually happened to. Have you heard of streamers falling asleep mid-stream? Because that sounds like that would very much be something that could happen. I know when I used to stream at night, I got tired. Oh, here we go. I don't recall this star being here before. It must be where that light came from, or was coming from. There seem to be a few others too. Perhaps some new wishes have fallen here. The frog sage might know more. I hope this is my big break. I've got something special to show off. I have returned, having attained even greater power. I await the one destined to challenge me once again. That's the one! That's the guy. Although how that was a wish, I don't know. I guess it was a wish for a challenger. $50 streaks. Congratulations. Ooh, Amaranth does that is creepy. You can imagine some slovenly 40-something dudes just watching a woman sleep on stream. That sounds horrible. What kind of a society were you doing here? I'm itching for a heated duel. Maybe these are all from QLEX. Wish someone would do something about this cake. Or are these all people we're gonna have to find? My throat's all scratchy. Make it stop. I want our new master to show us his moves. Okay, that one's pretty obvious. Okay. So I guess we need to go speak with the frog sage. Watched Pastor Lee Rogers fall asleep on stream. Oh, really? I thought I knew who that is, but I don't know. I can't remember anything today. Dang it. I've fallen asleep on stream. That's it. Done it too much. You're streaming too much if you fall asleep on stream. Ever hear the story of Bomber Guy's legendary DK64 charity stream? When he fell asleep and woke up to hundreds of thousands of viewers and celebrities and politicians all coming in to show their support. So I haven't heard of that. That's pretty amazing. That's awesome that they came for a charity. How does that happen? How does that even happen? That's bizarre. Celebrities and politicians show up? How do you get to a point in life where you can fall asleep and hundreds of thousands of people show up to your stream? Well, the channel owners of the channel I work with always falls asleep on streams. Oh, okay. It's post midnight. Yeah. Wow. Well, today's the day. Today's the day I fall asleep on stream. Let's see. Let's do Tadpole Pond. Wow. That's pretty wild. I think I know who that is. Okay, we're going to steal from him this time. Dang. What kind of promoting did his mods do? That is wild. Do you not think it rude to stand on my dining table? Oh, sorry. Sounds like Belom's up to his old tricks again. That's it? You're not gonna... Are you gonna give me any other information? Oh, we can do a whole thing here. It's a good shtick. I guess everybody needs a shtick these days. Because there's so much saturation of content out there. Everybody needs a shtick. Let's see. Belome, I guess, is in Belome's temple? Rather than in the sewers. Try that. Oh, but where is it? I don't think I remember. Oh, the guy who destroyed both Tommy Tallarico, I know who that is, and James Somerton's careers? I guess this is the industry for career destruction. The mods are supposed to help promote? Hey, it's news to me, Mage. I'll pay you for it if you want to. I think my shtick would be raging out. Yes, or doing magic tricks. You should do magic tricks while raging out. I'll show them. Yeah, I don't remember what this is. Somebody remember where? Is it through Bean Valley? Where is Belome's temple? Like, I just played this. How do I not remember this? I think it's Bean Valley. Now, Tommy Tallarico, isn't that the guy that tried to bring back the Intellivision? Or what's the story there? Cinco, tell me a story. Cinco's got all the stories. Oh, it's Intellivision. Yeah, okay. The Amico. What did I say? Amiga? Yeah, and it was going to have like a new Earthworm gym on it and stuff like that. I know, that's weird. That's weird. So that didn't work out, huh? Or did it release and just nobody cared? I don't think there's room. I don't think there's room. Industry's super crowded. Didn't work out. For all the backers, I'm sure. How many people pledged some funds to that thing and it just... No, it's not here. Yeah, so what happened to him? What's the story of the destruction of the career? And I don't know who Somerton is, but I do remember Tallarico. I guess that catches up eventually. Interesting. Was Bomber Guy a victim of Tallarico's taking of credit? Is it through the desert? It is through the desert. Where's the desert at? So the Amico was kind of Tallarico trying to get back in the saddle then. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna check out the link that you dropped here, Major Rage. Let me see. Okay, boss rematches. Oh no, so there is a lot. Dang, Nintendo Life had it wrong. Okay. Direct you to Belome Temple. Yeah, I don't remember how to get there. James Somerton, who effectively plagiarized his entire body of work. So, like every YouTuber? Oh, okay. I have seen. I looked up Bomber Guy. I have seen one of these. Yeah. Wow. His channel is like. His channel is like vaccines and autism, the war on Christmas, climate denial, a measured response. Very, very strange stuff. I will never understand the internet. I really won't. It's weird. They always tell you to do really specific things, you know, to try and succeed on the internet, and it's always being told to you by people who don't do those things. You know, post every day, create as much content as you can, and then like the really successful people are like, I'll post like once every other month, maybe. So we got to go through the desert. Yeah. Now, where's the desert at? Is it around here? Is it? I think it's in Land's End, in it. Gotta get through this. That looks deserty. Like it's underneath all this, in it. Okay, let me try going the wrong route. We'll go all the way back to all the way back to the start here. Surprisingly large area for I don't know what reason. Okay. Yeah, but how do we get down into Le Temple? Actually, don't know. We go up here anywhere? Nope. There's one so bug that everybody kept asking him to do a Skyrim review that he posted a video where he spent 45 seconds saying, I don't like Skyrim, then used the rest of the video to debut an indie musician's new album. Huh. But how do you get to the point, how do you get famous off of that? You know? Like, he had to have regular content at some point, right? Like early on in his career, and then eventually you just capitalize on it by posting whatever, whenever type thing. That's what I'm curious about. Because I'm sure there's plenty of people who could post like a 45-second video that says, I don't like Skyrim. Got famous. So the Donkey Kong 64 stream was just mods that were really good at promoting a charity stream of an N64 game. That's it. He didn't have a bunch of followers before that. That was the breakout. The internet is a shocking place. It really is. It was a surprising place. No, you know what? If I go back, hang on. No, because, well, I'm confused. I don't remember how to get here. Right, no, and I'm sure, you know, politicians and celebrities don't just show up to any old chat, even with good mod promotion. So that's what I'm asking. I'm genuinely shocked that would be the breakout, and he didn't have a bunch of followers before that. You know, Because that would be, you remember, it might have been yesterday or day before, we were talking about how people wait for like a lucky break. That would be the ultimate lucky break right there. You know? Like you're sleeping. And I would call that a lucky break then, yeah. You're sleeping and your mods did such a good job that you wake up to 100,000 people watching with celebrities and politicians. That's wild. The internet is a really just shocking place. Shout out to all the people doing the grind who don't fall asleep on stream and suddenly wake up to all these people watching. Is this it? This better be it. Could be it. Let's see. What was the charity for? Oh, is this guy gonna sell me a better star? What is that supposed to mean? A better star? Huh. Oh, yeah, so he must have got mods into activism and then picked up on that. Here it is, finally. Wow. Yeah, that would be a right place, right time type thing. He fell asleep. That is peak lucky break. Incredible. It's hard to believe that sort of thing happens, but then ultimately that's super rare. And then it's weird to not really take advantage of it either. After that, you know, you post about this or that every once in a while. Very, very interesting. Okay, ideally... No! Is this going to do this again? I need to find... Yeah! I need to find... Yeah. The right path for balloon here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the attention is clearly... It's a good question, Deoxer. The attention is clearly overflowing. You know, if you can post a 45-second video, you know, or post about random stuff and people will still eat it up, I guess you can get anything there, you know? Okay. What? Oh, yeah, we got to do it here. Oh, I don't drink energy drinks. I need to get coffee or something. But I don't know. It's not all physical tiredness, though. I need to get back into therapy, I'll tell you that. Let me see. Well, yeah, even though then, right? Like, you could still capitalize on it to make a significant difference, certainly more so than posting once every blue moon, right? Coffee is an energy drink. Well, it's not a Red Bull, but I already had a coffee today. Let's see now. How do I advance here? I don't remember. Okay. Right, left, center, it says. This might not be it. Right, left, center? Oh yeah, you can get frog coins by doing that. I wonder if anybody figured out the exact kind of mechanism there. Wish I had something to eat. Okay, that was the right one. Alright, now this is supposed to be the really, really tough boss here. So, let me see. We'll start off with this. And I'm going to go ahead and take this off. We could do defense scoff. What the hey? This guy.
This guy again. Didn't he take the hint after you beat him up twice?
I really hoped he'd settle down by now. My throat is scratchy.
It's making me all grumpy.
Oh, this guy. Relatable. He seems real riled up. I think he's scarier than the last time we saw him. Why didn't I do the tongue lisp thing with this guy? That would have been perfect.
Is that any way for one of my minions to talk? Get it together!
You're right. He's tougher than last time, but so am I. We beat him twice and we could do it again. I'm not letting him push me around. Alright, some boss stuff. See how many of these I can get. Answer is not many at all. Okay, now I have no idea how difficult these actually are. But we're gonna do our best. And it's worse here too. Like I think I'd be better at it. Hopefully with she's better off using one of those items. I think I would be better at it if whoops. If I was playing on the SNES, but that's alright. We can do it. Oh, the timing changes as well? Oh, interesting. That's gross. He's got like streptococcus or something. He said his throat hurts. Uh-oh. Interesting. Okay, so we got a couple things here that we could do. We do have the star egg, which is a reusable item. Oh, yeah. That's weird. Cake. Okay, we'll do one more boost here. So, Mage, did you do the boss rush at all? Or what? So he does. He gets a little shield. This is a long-ish sequence. Long-ish. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, last comment on the bomber guy. It's interesting that that he doesn't want to capitalize on producing regular content, even for activism or make the difference type stuff. People are interesting, and the internet is an interesting place. Actually, remember how far I got in the post game? Oh, okay. Stars of the round. It's that long. Except it doesn't do that impressive of damage. That's too bad. Okay, he does get two different colored shields there, so I think he's actually susceptible to physical attacks here. I'm gonna test that out. No. Okay. How's about this then? Okay, magic went through. Oh, this guy. How many of these? Oh, that one's green. Well, now I'm thrown. Now I don't know what to do now. Oh, enjoy grabbing of the sandwiches. Make sure you pay for them. Oh, yeah. No. Huh. Okay. Let me try a bit of magic. The magic went through again. I don't know. I don't know. All right, got that big boost, but still didn't do that much damage. Arby's. Oh yeah, I hear they have the meats. My wife won't let me eat at Arby's. She has this like anti-Arby's mentality. I don't know. It must have been from some past Arby's trauma. But every time I'm like, you know what, I could go for an Arby's. She's like, oh, why? I'm like, what? I don't know. It's weird. It do be like that sometimes, though. Okay, let's use our, well, you know what? I'm stingy. That's my problem. Well, one of many. One of many problems. Oh, here we go. Okay, somebody stop him from making so many stupid minions already. You know what? Let's use some bombs. Mario was immune to the fire. That makes sense. Zohaku. What if you just sneakily eat at Arby's? I mean, I could. It feels like lying to my darling wife, though, who, as we've established on previous streams, is muy caliente. Zohaku, this is your first time here in chat? Or first time chatting with us. Maybe you've been lurking. Maybe you've been watching from the shadows. Either way, welcome. Today's a little lower stream. A lower stream? Oh boy. Today's a little lower energy stream. But we're hanging in there. So thanks for joining us. I am going to get this going here. You know what? That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to sneak some Arby's into the house. And then next week, I'm telling y'all, I got a divorce, guys. I want to watch PS5? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that I knew you could watch on PS5. There's a lot I don't know about. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. If you've been around before, you know that we're going through every Super Nintendo RPG. This is not one of them because we're playing the remake on Switch, but we're counting it anyway. I played the original plenty of times, and I love it. I really do. This game's great. If you had a chance to play the remake, why the heck is his health is up so high? Okay, I'm gonna hang on to those. We're just gonna use the star egg. What the heck? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Thing I like about this is it preserves the original. I like that it feels authentic. It has a sense of you're still playing the original game. You know, it's just got a facelift and a couple other things. That's irritating. Princess Peach. Okay, and then... yeah, then what? What do you do? Because his defense goes way up. So maybe the trick is letting him do 2 clones and then just targeting him rather than trying to take out the 2 clones over and over again. Because I don't think his oh wow. Let me see if we can get this in here. I don't think his defense is going back down. That's got to be it. So we'll do beams then. Attack of the Clones. There it is. Oh, I looked away. How much damage did that do? Did that do a decent amount? Remabies instead of remakes. There's always requills and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a remaster. You know, I like remasters. I think I like remasters over remakes, generally speaking. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. So, yeah. I could check his health too in a little bit. I think I'll do that. Yeah, let me see how much damage this does. Oh, that's not too shabby. That's like 500 per turn. I appreciate the Star Wars references. I do Zohaku. You like the Live Alive remake? You know what? I bounced hard off of it. I gotta go back to it and try it again. I only completed 2 of the what was it, 6 storylines? Link's Awakening. Yeah. We remade the same game in modern tech, Cinco. Totally agree. I don't think that some people will be like, well, they literally remade it. It's a literal remake because they remade it into a different game. I was like, that shouldn't be the conventional understanding of remake. IMO. Let's see. We'll do a Thought Peak. But yeah, remasters. I love them. Oh yeah, no, we're good. We're good. So just a couple more turns, like 2 more rounds. Oh no. That's not good. Well. My theory on how to beat this has evaporated. That's a redesign. That's a good term. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think I would have been fine with clear lines between remaster and remake, but I think these days, we're starting to throw in reimagining. Well, it's really more of a reimagining. I'm like, what are we talking about anymore? I don't really know. There are things that are labeled remake that should be called a reimagining. Yeah, and if we could standardize all that, then I think it would be pretty meaningful. But without the standardization, it's like this could mean anything. Let's see. We'll just do the Star Egg because I know that's reliable damage. Terranigma and Secret of Evermore. Oh, good shout. Good shout. Let me consult my list right here because I think there's some that I would like to see remakes for. Here's our list. This is every Super Nintendo RPG and RPG hybrid released in English. These are the games that we're playing. I've only got 4 left. Of these, I would really like to see remakes for Lufia 1 and 2 that were authentic. I'd love to see a remake of, I think 7th Saga would be really cool. A New Horizons remake would be really interesting. I can't imagine that catching on. I would not want to see a remake of Chrono Trigger. Not from modern Squeenix. But, yeah. Let's see. To me, remaster is when you start with the original source data and clean it up. Remake is when you create new data to create the same experience. Reimagining should be when you make considerable changes to the content and experience. Hey, Zohaku, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. You're number 1044. Here's your card. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. You're definitely free to, hang out, chit-chat whenever you want. We tend to do some deep thought once in a while, and then we'll do arguments that are all in good fun. And And I'm on every weekday at 1 p.m. Central. So, with difficulty, what number am I? With difficulty? 0. Nah, just kidding. I don't know. Oh, Arcana Remaster would be cool. So, Cinco, I'm interested in your delineation there of remaster, remake, and reimagining, because that is definitely a developer's perspective. I don't think consumers generally think in terms of what is being done to the data. I know historically and anecdotally, I've seen remaster used where they just touched up the graphics, and then I've seen remake used where they did significant changes, more like what you're saying with reimagining. But I think in the past couple of years, we've seen reimagining kind of come out as a third element. So an objective, data-oriented definition of these terms is something I could totally get behind. I think that's interesting. I don't know how long that'll take to catch on with everybody else, but it'd be nice if it did. Bye-bye, Balome. We love you. Dan, how's it going? I think all games should be remade from the ground up in HD 2D with online requirements built in to be able to play them all. They should all have loot boxes and at least 60 hours of AI-generated content. And they should all be adjusted so that nothing in the story of any of them can be interpreted as even being remotely political. Also, the games should all have... Yes. All right. Well, it's... I think I got sick reading that. I was just a little nauseous. Oh, Cinco, you can get canceled for that. You got to watch it. And you got a book coming out. This is the friend of friend. I'm telling you. Dan, you know what? The one part you left out, Dan, is that they should make them significantly easy, and you should be able to skip boss fights. Not a dev thing? So you're now the second person I've ever heard using that definition then, Dan. It was literally my first time reading the definition has been from my first time reading that definition that Single Play gave was today, about 4 minutes ago. What number are you? I don't know. You're number 1 in my heart. Yeah, I've never heard it in terms of data. I've heard remaster in terms of a simple graphics update, maybe some quality of life. I've heard remake be used a more like, significant changes, gameplay, cutscenes, stories, stuff like that. And then more recently, I've heard of reimagining. But I would absolutely like to use Single Play's definition because I think that's great. And it grounds it, too. Skipping bosses. Okay, what do we get? Looks like Balome spit something up. What is this thing? Don't touch it. Oh, this stick might have been my grandpa's.
What? How can you tell?
Because he once told me that he lost it around here somewhere.
Well, that makes it yours, right? You're the spell slinger of the team, so if anyone can use that thing, it's you.
Found a sage stick. Grandpa, I'll take this stick you left behind and put it to good use. Cool. So what do we do with it? We can equip it, maybe? Let's see. Legendary stick that might have a connection to the frog sage. Okay. Cool. So a new weapon for Mallow. I didn't know there was going to be new weapons. Let's go see Le Frog Sage. The Frog Sage. Right here. Glad they added that little warping thing. Seiko Play, have you heard Requel being used before? It's like a remake prequel. I hate that this discussion is almost 100% about FF7. But it really is. Because that's the one that threw the wrench in the stuff. The literal meaning of the word remake is to make it again. The literal definition of remaster is create new masters. The original raw source. So I'm just using... No, yeah. I'm not blaming you for anything. In fact, before you feel that you need to defend yourself, I said it's a good definition. It's just not the one that I hear often used. but we are in an industry that does not use things literally. Role playing game. Any game in which you play a role, explode. Wonder if that expert bomb maker ever stopped making bombs. Oh, okay. So now that's where we have to go. Yeah, preach to the choir, single play. Preach to the choir. No, so it wasn't. They added this to. They added all this post game stuff. Pretty sure. Now let's go find him. Find the bomb making guy. Yeah, it's funny though that you mentioned the literal definition stuff. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know how to do that. As I mentioned earlier, I've heard people say, "Well, remake." They're literally remaking it into something else. So people have used the literal argument. Again, I have no problem with your definition at all. But the thing that I wish is that society at large could figure out how to use all that. I think that would be useful. Okay, so that wasn't it. Maybe we'll go this way. How about reboot? Yeah, that would be like starting over from the first one, right? No, this just loops back around. So like Mortal Kombat did that recently and stuff like that. Remakes to rigging. Well done. Something like making new Robot Masters and Mega Man games. Let's see. I want to make an indie game called Metroidvania Remake that is neither a Metroidvania nor a remake. Just to troll. That always works, doesn't it? Dr. Wywee. That's not the literal meaning of remake. Exactly. Exactly. I think you're understanding my point, right? My point being that I think you have an objective definition, but people do not use objective definitions. People do not even use smart definitions. That's been the vast majority of my experience here working with RPGs, is you can come up with a really good definition, but people will mock you for it, or people will argue with you about it, or people will continue to use whatever is in the common vernacular. So I think definitions are super important. But I think that doesn't always move towards changing what the common vernacular is, what the common word on the street is. And how to get past that, people will bite you, in fact. The question is then, how do you get people to embrace an evolution of language and terminology so that the definition is actually more useful? Because if you speak with your definition to people who don't share that definition, how do you communicate? There's got to be some level of understanding. Oh, I didn't do this earlier. Wikipedia? Everybody loves Wikipedia. God of War is considered a series reboot, and it continues the story to a large degree as a significant departure. Yeah. Reboot I don't know. Reboot was a TV show, too. Some series definitely need reboots, though it's not always returning to the OG. Reboot also seems like it's pretty loosey-goosey stuff as well. Yeah, I don't know. Standardized definitions. It would be great. But, like I said, I've thought a lot about defining things over the past several years of my life. Typically, it gets you called pretentious, or people want to argue with you. People want to try and poke holes in something rather than think about how do we evolve the language. So, like I said, it's a great definition. I wish that people actually shared it. That's the fundamental point. And if you could see those two ideas simultaneously, that's the one thing that I'm getting at. You finally showed up. Ever since you people beat me, I've been refining my technique. This time I'm sure to win. Fame and fortune, here I come.
You think you can beat me and my minions? This I'd like to see.
I'm glad we get more Bowser dialogue. Oh, the doorbell. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Some people too argumentative. Yeah, in a bad actor way. I think social media in general has kind of fostered that. Um, that's been a frustration. Is I wish that people could engage with the proposed definition that I worked out rather than trying to you get a dunk in. You know. Right. So, Cinco, the key word there, I think, is hope. Like, what does that hope practically hinge on? I think about that a lot. You could write a book on it. You could produce a video on it, and I think things can catch on over time. But how that happens practically is something I'm very interested in. Just ask the Unabomber. I don't know what that line means. But remember the old God of War games? Is Kratos being angry all the time. It was from the era where all the heroes were angry guys. You had to be an angry guy.
You know it, I was known as a terror on two legs long before you came on the scene.
There you have it. Fame and fortune are yours, assuming you can win. Shall we find out? Ooh, you're that famous Bowser? The chain-chomping slinging one? That's fine. I didn't just bring bombs this time. I've got an amazing shield to back them up. Good luck finding any holes in this defense. I'm much higher level now. Defeating the famous Bowser and his minions will catapult me to unprecedented fame and fortune. Oh, here we go. It was just an angry time. Everybody was angry. You were angry. I was angry. Everybody was angry. I think we've swung back to everybody being angry all the time. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that. Ooh. He wasn't kidding. Let's start off with the Geno boost. You know what? I think Star Egg would still do damage, right? Let's see. I also think it's hard to get a definition catch on if people already think they have a definition. Jimmy Parrish proposed calling them Metroidvania, and because there were no better definitions, people latched on despite how stupid it is. But if they already think they have a definition, it's hard to get them to change. Absolutely. And I think there's appeals to authority, things like you could do. People really love Japanese culture. So I have seen people change their opinion to go with, was it Search Action Platformer? I don't think that's a great name either. But I think that there are definitely lines along that. But if you're essentially saying that people are ignorant and enjoy being ignorant and stubbornly ignorant, then that's 1,000% true, especially online. I have suggested that Metroidvania be divided into two different subgenres because we've got a Metroidvania like Symphony of the Night that's an action RPG, and then we've got a Metroidvania like Hollow Knight that is not an action RPG. And I think those things could use different definitions. But typically, whenever you propose, like, hey, I think we should do this, people are like, yeah, you know. Okay, the Unabomber was called because his brother-in-law recognizes the session with correctly saying. Oh. That's okay. I did not know that a bit of American mythology. I think it was American, I don't know. Oh, we're going to preach. We go and preach. And the Lord said, we need two subgenres. Okay, let's see. Let's try and figure out what the heck to do with all this. Said he had a shield. He wasn't kidding. He's got a shield. And I don't know how to get through it. We'll try and figure it out. I think too, people can whoa. What do you think you're doing? You're supposed to attack those fools over there. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. All right. So interesting. Where is the pick me up? It's really hard to see the text on this screen, actually. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting, Zohawk. It's nice to get to some tough boss fights on this. Okay. Let's try this again. And remind me, Zohaku, you said you hadn't beaten this before, the remake, or you have. I don't know. I don't know that I know anybody that's completed all of the extra stuff, but it seems like there's a lot here if we're doing this kind of post boss rush thing. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think one more comment on the changing of definitions thing too. Books have a kind of immortality, right? So like, I think, for example, the book that you're writing, Cinco Play, has the capacity to begin to change people's minds about things on the Famicom. So they don't just think, oh, the only thing I know about the Famicom is Doki Doki Panic, So those kinds of things, changing stuff over time, I appreciate that sort of thing. Let's do a beam. No. My gosh. Okay, so you have to selectively take care of the Mario, come back, of the bombs that are not facing you. I guess that's what we gotta go with. Sarge, you didn't do all of it? Yeah, we'll see how much of it there is. Oh, that was a fail and a half. Oh, these have a lot of HP, actually. Oh my gosh. Haha! Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Well, phooey. Let's do one of these. Book is the first actual depiction of the Valkyrie no Boken story in English, as far as you can tell. Namco's own museum series didn't get it right. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I almost died. Well, that's pretty cool. You used, never mind. I don't want to ask you that. It might be sensitive questioning. Okay. So, nice. Game over. So it's some tough bosses here, evidently. Oh, and then the icing right there. Toad has to be like, "Hey, did you know about timed hits?" Like I did know about timed hits. I did. You know who you could ask about that? Cinco Play is the video game library. He might know if there's anything like that in print. Let's see. Okay, so to try that again. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, that was definitely. I don't feel bad at all. No worries. Um, that was definitely interesting. Now, Star Egg should let us cut through his defense here. We'll see. No. Okay. Well. So I'm not really sure how... I'm not really sure how you get the bombs to change direction. Let me see if there's a hint from Thought Peak. Oh, I don't know. Ah. Okay. Oh, there you go. So, okay. Maybe you gotta get timed hits individually on the bombs to spin them around. Maybe? What does Mallow's attack look like here? Oh, it just looks like that. With some sparkles. Okay, so what happens? Yeah! No. Oh my gosh. Pick me up. There, right there. That's what I need. Is a pick me up. Yowza. Okay, but then now what? Do you... No. Yeah, you just wait for him to blow up, huh? Okay. Got it. So I think I'm gonna use Geno Boost here. Hopefully that'll help her stay alive a little longer. Darn it. Hey, it didn't go that time. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep him around. Hey now. I don't know. Maybe I will switch to somebody else. Oi. Why am I not getting the timing on that there? Let me see. One thing I really like about this remake is to retain the art style. They didn't use the modern standard Mario look, and even enemies, the obvious Donkey Kong enemies, retain their original. Yeah. They resemble the 3D renders that they used on the cover and in the manual and the strategy guide, stuff like that. I think that's really cool. It's a good opportunity to tend toward preservation rather than bigger fundamental changes. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. We could use HP Rain. So Broski's just gonna do this for the whole time. Hey Zohaku, thanks for hanging out with us. It was nice to chat with you, and thanks again for the follow. We'll see you next time, hopefully. Take care of yourself, and if I don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend. Oh. Timing on that. It's tough because you could spend a lot of time here you know, just recovering. I think I'm getting the timing down. I missed that one. You know what? Gino actually has that one group spell with the princess that blocks one attack each. So maybe I'll switch to that. I assume that this guy is going to switch to the... Oh, he's dead. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if he's going to switch to the big bombs or not. He may. This feels like a wasted turn right here. Oh, I didn't think it would come to this. I've got no choice but to pull out all the stops. Oh, yep. What the? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, yeah. I guess that means we beat him. Dang, it's like the end of Akira right there. Bowser's minions are too strong. I might be doomed to obscurity after all. By the very least, or at the very least, let me level up your chain chomp, Bowser. That way I can be remembered for something. Oh, yeah. So, this is that rascally chain chomp, huh? Alright, let's level this puppy up. Oh. All done. The chain chomp became a wonder chomp. Wonder chomp.
So what do you think of my new pal?
It suits you. The two of you make an intimidating pair.
Who dared to mess with the great Bowser and his most powerful chain chomp? No one, that's who. Hey, Punchinello, you're good at this stuff. I'll do a special favor for you and let you put those skills to use, fixing up my keep.
Yippee! With the famous Bowser asking for my help, maybe a little fame will rub off on me. My dream has finally come true. Now I can show my face around home with pride. Let me know when repairs on the keep start. I'll keep running, or I'll come running. Okay.
This guy sure gets excited easy. What's so great about being famous?
Who knows? But he's given up making bombs, and that's good enough for me.
Oh yeah, we did it. That was pretty tough, actually. I'm gonna say. A healing loop. Yeah. It's tricky because you could easily get stuck doing too much healing and not enough offense. And then there was some big piece of damage right there. Ba 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 ba. Cinco, I feel like you just got Cinco'd there. That was Dan asked a Cinco style question, or maybe it was Dan asking a Dan style question. What do we want to do now? Oh, we want to equip the thing. That's cool. I'm glad they brought back one of his coolest weapons ever. Definitely gonna have to have him on Le Parti. Okay, next, I guess we'll go back to Tadpole Pond and do the thing. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe we'll see if we can steal from him. I think Booster is looking for some company again, Mario. Oh, Booster, huh? An upgraded Booster fight. Enjoy robbing the old frogman. Cinco, thanks for thanks for kicking me in when I'm down. I appreciate it. Like he saw I was lying on the floor face down with 1 HP. Is like, now's my chance. I'll see you later, Cinco. Bye bye. You know, I thought I was going to be able to knock all this out in one day, but I might have to come back for it. It's going to feel real rough playing something like a Might and Magic after getting through this. This has got to be one of the most polished games from the Super Nintendo era. So much polish on this thing. I think that's probably where I'm gonna draw it for the day. I need to lie down and pour coffee on my face or something. So what? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah. So we got one more chance tomorrow. I'll try and finish this tomorrow, and then we'll be able to start something else come the next week, you know, and we'll go from there. So I think that could be the way to go. Let's see who is on right now. I like the music in here quite a bit. It's so relaxing. Do you have any suggestions for a raid, anybody? Raid suggestions. Somebody new? Meet new friend? Thank you for hanging out for it, Dan. I appreciate it. Because I think a lot of these people are sick of seeing me, so might do might do some other folks here. Let's see. You know what? I think we can
Dango Rangus? Okay, let's go say hi. Dango Rangus. What are they playing today? Lots of retro. Okay, we'll go check them out. Drop a follow. Everybody say hi. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.